So, hi there. I hope you're doing good. So, today I'm going to talk about chapter 13, letting go of your emotions, in the book called Master Your Emotions. So, before that, if you're enjoying my content, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And let's get into it straight away. So, chapter 13, letting go of your emotions. Emotions are just emotions, they are not you, they are not the facts. You can let them go. Hailed in the Sedona method. As we have seen, interpretation, identification, and repetition can lead to creation of strong emotions. In this section, we'll see what you can do to start letting go of your emotions that aren't helping you achieve the life you always wanted. Emotions are energy in motion. But what happens when you prevent the energy from moving? It accumulates. When you repress your emotions, you interpret the natural flow of energy. Sadly, nobody taught you how to deal with your emotions, or even that both positive and negative emotions are natural. Instead, they told you your negative emotions should be repressed because they're bad. Now, as a result, you may have been repressing your emotions for years. By doing so, you let them sink deeper and deeper into your subconscious, allowing them to become part of your identity. They have often become patterns you may be unaware of. For instance, perhaps you feel you aren't good enough, or maybe you experience guilt on regular basis. These are results of core beliefs you develop over time by repressing your emotions. Most of us have too much emotional baggage, and you need to learn to let go of it. We need to declutter our subconscious and get rid of the negative emotions preventing us from enjoying the life at fullest. The fact in your subconscious is already programmed to help you deal with your life. Your subconscious ensures that you don't accidentally forget to breathe, your heart beating, or regulates your body temperature, among millions of other things. It doesn't need additional beliefs to function well. Neither does it need to store emotions. If you are like the most people, you spend the majority of your time living in your head. As a result, you are largely out of touch with emotions. To start letting go of your emotions, you must first become aware of them by becoming more in touch with your body and the way you feel. Below are few simple steps to start letting go of your emotions. So, author tells you all of us have emotions, and everybody has always taught me that negative emotions are bad for me. You should suppress them. But let's see how you can use them more positively, and let's see how you can start letting go of your emotions. First point, observe your emotions with detachment. Whenever you experience a negative emotion, simply observe it with as much a detachment as you can. That means getting in touch with your body. Realize that each thought or image crossing your mind isn't emotion itself, it is your interpretation of it. Practice feeling how it feels. Try to locate the emotion. Think of the way you could describe the emotion to someone else. Remember, don't do not do this step. So engage in a story revolving around the emotion and believe in what images thought that arise when you experience that emotion. So try to observe the emotion. For example, if in your mind there's a very sad emotion, someone missing you, or anger, you miss someone, or there's anger, try to look at why. Try to look at, and don't believe in whatever images or thoughts arise when you experience it. Like, okay, do not imagine someone else's perspective. Describe the emotion the way you will describe it to me, or your parents, or your partner. Just do that. Label your emotion. Remember, emotions are merely temporary experiences, or if you prefer clothes you wear for a while, they aren't you. When you experience an emotion, say things like, I am angry, I am sad, or I am depressed. Notice how you instantly identify with your emotions. However, this is factually incorrect. The emotion you experience have nothing to do with who you really are. If you are depression, you will be depressed all day, every single second of your existence. Fortunately, that's not the case. Let's assume you feel sad. Rather than saying I'm sad, or more accurate, the way you describe your emotion, that would be I feel sad or I experience a feeling of sadness. Okay, so describe it how you feel it. For example, if you are feeling sad, describe it I feel sad, or I am experiencing a feeling of sadness. Can you see the different it from the saying I am sad? It gives you more space to distance yourself from the emotion. So it gives you a lot of distance between you and your emotions, right? The more you become aware of your emotion, the more you can label them and detach them from yourself, and it's easier, and it will be to let go of this emotion. Okay, how, like, the longer the distance between you and the emotion, the easier it will be for you to get detached from it. So label your emotions. Do not just try to label your emotions. Describe it. I feel this way. I feel depressed. I feel anxious. I have a feeling of anxiety. You can do it, and it helps. Let go of your emotions. Too often you too often you over identify with your emotions and cling to them for the following reason. They are part of the story you're telling yourself. Sometimes you can't stop clinging to the story, even disempowering one. Yes, you can become addicted to destructive stories despite of knowing they aren't helping you. You believe in the emotion, are you, and feel a strong need to identify with them. You may fall into the trap of believing you are your emotion. As a result, you identify heavily with them, which creates suffering. So don't you are not sad. You are just feeling sad. Can you feel can you understand the difference? You are not your emotion. You are you are not your emotion. Okay? You are just feeling the emotion. So try to separate yourself and let go them. Stay away from them, especially negative emotions. Real life example. I regularly felt that I wasn't good enough. As a result, I believe I should work harder. This belief led me to create a list of daily goals that were impossible to complete even when working from morning to night. I often fell short on my goals, which reinforced the belief that I wasn't good enough. By realizing this was just a story, I started letting go of this disbelief. After doing so, I noticed I was actually getting almost as much work done, but without the need to struggle and feel stressed out. I'm still working on that issue, but I gained tremendous value from this process. The challenging part was to let go of the attachment to my story by letting go the following. I believe that I am not good enough and must work harder. The pride I feel from working harder than most people. The victim mentality that comes from working hard while not getting the results I want. The idea of somewhat special. The idea of world needs to be changed and the need to control the outcome of my actions. As you can see, letting go of your core emotions is not easy. They have become part of your identity, and we often derive twisted pleasure from them. We may even wonder who we will be without them. So I have similar story. I am very attached to the idea that I'm not working hard. I'm not working hard enough. I have to let them go, and you should let them go as well. Let's do it together, guys. A 5-step process to let go of your emotions. So author has given us a 5 step program process to let go of your emotion. In his book, The Sedona Method, Hill Waskin explains you there are Three different ways you can release your emotion as they arise. Let go of them. Let them go. When you experience negative emotion, you can consciously choose to release them and then repressing them or clinging to them. Okay, instead of just thinking, hi, I'm sad, I'm sad, I'm sad, just let them go. It's okay, you're sad. You're just feeling that way. Just let it go. Allow them to be here. You can allow them by acknowledging their existence without clinging to them, or you can welcome them. You can accept them, have a closer look at them, discover what the core of these emotions are. According to Healed Waskin, the first step in each case, you have to be aware of the emotions when they arise. He then introduces a 5-step program how to let go of your emotions. Focus on a certain emotion you would like to work on so you can feel better. This is this doesn't need to be a big emotion. It could be something simple as not feeling like working on a specific task or mildly annoyed about something. You don't have to have a big emotion. You just have to have a tiny emotion. For example, I can't make a resume. I am not. I am procrastinating. Simple things, right? Or yeah. So first of all, you need to focus on the certain emotion. Second step, ask yourself one of the following question. Can I let this feeling go? Can I allow this feeling to be here? Or could I welcome this feeling? Depending on which way you want to go, release, allow, or welcome, answer the corresponding question. Step 3. Then you ask yourself, would I let this feeling go? Would I allow this feeling to be here? Would I welcome this feeling? Answer yes or no to each question while being honest with yourself. Do you feel like you can let go, allow, welcome the emotion? Even a no will help you to let go of it. Ask yourself when. Your answer will be now. You let go of your emotion immediately. Repeat this process as many times as necessary for the particular feeling to disappear. You may be tempted to brush off this technique as overly simplistic and if ineffective. Don't do that. Try it yourself. Remember that your emotion, you're not the emotion. It's precisely by practicing letting go of them that you realize this is the universal truth. As you make a conscious choice to let go of your emotions, welcome them fully, or allow them to be, you will gain a whole new understanding of how emotions work and how you release them. So, I am gonna do that personally. So, I try to stick on the emotions I am feeling. So, if I can do it, you can do it. I have been very bad with emotions lately. So, I will try this and I will let you know how this works for me. And they have the action steps that we do in the end of the video in a separate video. And if you're enjoying the book, please make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel, and this gives me motivation to work even harder. And I hope you enjoy my new setup, and thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you.